Well, today I'm going to be making a soup. You guys ever go to Olive Garden? Most of us do or have. And well, today's soup is going to be one of my favorite that I get from Olive Garden every time I go there. Actually, it's pretty much the only thing I ever eat when I go there. I just keep on getting the refills, not because I'm cheap, but because I just like their soup and it fills me up. The Tuscano soup. And it's going to be my version of the Tuscano soup. It's going to be 5 cups of chicken broth or beef broth, and this is bone broth right here. There's one, and roughly 5 cups. Let's see, there's 2. That's the only broth I had thawed currently, so I got to get the rest of it and thaw it out. So I'll pull out some broth that I don't have thawed out. Chicken broth that I make. Two and a half. These are frozen in half cup increments. 3 cups. All right. So this will be 3.5. Turn that on. And this will be my beef broth. This will be a mixture. Did it this way last time. 4. Let's see, 4.5. And this will make 5. Alright. So the rest of the ingredients I'm sticking in today is going to be a pound of Italian sausage. I'm going to take that back to half a pound, and then I'm going to do 1 medium onion, some celery chopped, 3 cloves of garlic, and some diced potatoes. Going to at the end put some heavy cream in there, and just about a half a cup, maybe a cup, and some chopped kale, and then season the taste with salt and pepper. I'm probably going to add some carrots and definitely some mushrooms. So we'll thaw this out and we'll get to work. All right. So the soup is your soup. You can do whatever you want with your soup. There's no one telling you how to do your soup. You do it however you like. Your ingredients. Tuscano soup typically doesn't have carrots in it. I'm doing carrots. I think carrots would add to the flavor profile a little bit. We'll find out. I'll see how it does. Mushrooms typically are not found in it. I did mushrooms last time. It was good. I enjoyed it. And I said, man, I think carrots will be good. I'm just going to peel this carrot and then do really thin shavings of it. See how that turns out. Just like I would in my ramen soup. One of these days I'll have to make a ramen soup. When my mother-in-law was here, Aurora, her and I experimented with some ramen soup. It's very delicious. Homemade ramen soup. Made that. It turned out really good. So we have to give her some props on that one. So very good, Mom, on that one. So if you watch this, good job. You definitely taught me a lot in that one. So she should do some video clips for us. Send it to me and post it out here. Very old school chef she is. So I've been cooking on stainless steel for less than a year. Still learning how to do it. My brother Brian, he got me a lot of confidence building on it. I'm trying to get him to send me some clips to put on here as well. Still working on that. He hasn't. He's working on it. So we'll get there with him shortly. But I'm going to clean these, dice them up, and then I'll bring you guys back. And then while we're waiting for this to thaw, and we'll start putting everything in. All right, got thawed. It's coming up to a slight simmer boil. I got golden white potatoes, the golden ones. I'm going to dice them up real quick into little cuts. I only had 3. I probably should have added more, but that's all I had left on the counter there. So I'm just going to dice them up real quick. Throw them in there. You can add as much as you want. If I had 2 more of this size, I'd probably add them in there. But this is all I had left. So we'll just finish up what I got in the counter. Not a big deal. Really, it's your soup again. Just do what you want. Typically, I learned a couple years ago. You think I remember having Bailey when he was born, but that was 25 years ago. I don't remember that shit. So long ago. But Diana is, I guess you could say, re-taught me that they don't like spicy. They don't, you know, the sweet and sour. They grow into this kind of thing. So it's like starting over. So we tend to keep things a little more gentle on the spices. So that's okay. I'll grow with her on my cooking, because I really am starting to grow with my cooking and learn as I go. My Aunt Kathy teaches me, my brother's teaching me, my mom's teaching me. She probably says she doesn't, but Kim's mom is very knowledgeable, so I can't thank her enough. So, get these diced up, add it in there, and we'll go from there. Alright, using a 1 part 4 part water vinegar solution to sanitize the knife and the board in between cuts. To keep clean and sanitized. Then I have my trash bin to my left here for any waste. Then at the end, or as it gets full, I take it to the trash can. So that's how I set up my station. But yeah, pretty simple, straightforward. Really no difficulty with it. I really don't own any. I don't think I own any metal utensils. They're either plastic or wooden. So yeah, do some quick dicing of the just keeping them pretty small and cuts, nothing really big. They'll shrink as they cook. I think the cook process is about an hour. I have to double check what I wrote down last time. It turned out pretty good. I just want to make sure those potatoes get cooked. They're pretty small, so it shouldn't take long. This is pretty much setting up for leftovers for the next week. My lunches, lunch for Kim. And I'm not going to season it too much, because if Diana wants to try it, I want to make sure that she'll enjoy it. So I decided to throw in a shallot this time. I didn't do that last time, so mushrooms, or no, not the mushrooms, but the carrots and the shallots will be extra this time, where they weren't extra last time. So that'll be new. So no, just celery. It's not gonna hurt. Just dice up this garlic real quick. So I'll go in the same pot. I I think the true test of my knife skills are I still have all 10 of my digits. I say that. So I will continue to knock on wood on that one. It just takes one accident. One not paying attention what you're doing. Not looking. One just being cocky and not confident or overconfident or whatever you want to call it. But just be careful when you're in the kitchen and you're handling the knife, and make sure your knives are sharp. Dull knives are what will cause accidents. Make sure your knives are sharp. You have a dull knife and you're trying to cut something. Next thing you know is you're going to cut your fingers, or you're going to cut them. You're just going to be missing some digits. You don't need that. Your families don't need that. Your kids don't need that if you have kids. And if you're like me and you're trying to cook for kids that have allergies, and a lot of allergies, and you're trying to figure out how to do it for the first time, especially the struggles and figuring this and that out, it's not easy. So get those shallots in there. And it's smelling good. There, perked it.
Now bring up Terry Carpenter, designated hitter, hitting second today, 26 home runs during the course of the season.
Good, sharp knife. You're just letting the knife do the work.
And his spot in the order is going to be the pivot point for a lot of the discussion for how Cleveland uses its bullpen today. First pitch for Carpenter, down low, ball 1-0. He hammers righties, Kyle. He does not handle lefties well, and they often get it for a move.
Yeah, and if Cleveland goes left early and Carpenter comes around his second time up, you would suspect.
1-0, fouled away.
They get hit with that first over.
Shallots and onions can go together.
These games are so much fun to sit and watch and try to analyze just because
No score, top of the first. The set and the pitch. Making the misses on the back door, and the count is full.
that's a good choice right there. Throw the ball a little bit out off the plate, but one of the Wilson guys out there. Carpenter followed it with his eyes all the way into the glove, and I feel this second piece of the game.
3-2 the count. The pitch. Takes it in a key spot and has to make
Because I added those shallots, I'm only going to add in a few of the sweet onion. I'm going to keep the rest diced and put them in the fridge in a storage container. For the future.
I do think in both cases, Tony for the Guardians and for Jeff Perry for the Twins, you're almost going to approach this like a relief. So whether it's max effort right from the beginning, as long as that takes you, you'll figure it out.
20th pitch of the first already, and it was fouled in and out of the glove of the
Good. All right.
and Naylor couldn't squeeze it, and so Barrett stays alive.
Different foul balls and two strikes. It's very possible before just missed the build before it got to Naylor, and the next foul will go back out too.
Now we'll just finish the last thing, which is the mushrooms for the dicing purposes. And then we just got the carrots left, and then we'll add in the Italian sausage, which I made a spaghetti the other night. So I used half a pound of that Italian sausage in the spaghetti. So I saved the other half for this, and then we got the kale, which we'll add in about 15-20 minutes prior to it being finished. And then it'll be done. Put it in the containers for the fridge. And be ready for my lunch tomorrow and this weekend or whenever we want them. And so for this, because it's a soup, I'm going to cut in half and dice it this way. That's about the size I want for the spoons.
But it feels like he's been there for a long time to do it. Actually, it's his first arbitrary significant year.
I'm cutting twice. I forget what it's called. It's pretty cool. This little thing with teeth on it. Take it off and make a little thin. Soup. You can use it for salads, use it for whatever you want. I think it'll be good in this soup. Add some sweetness to it. Not really looking for that particularly, but it'll be good. If Diane decides to get into it, but she'll like it. She'll see the carrots. She loves carrots. But I'm just looking for any kind of nutrients we can add to our diet. Onion, garlic, mushrooms, which are good for digestive systems. All right.
Outfielder who made his debut in September. He was actually dropped from the roster this last build. Counties 1-1. The reason he was dropped was because of 2021.
Double check the ingredient listing. Throw a lid on this. All right, so that's pretty much it. We're going to let it cook until the potatoes are done. And then we're going to add in the sausage here in a little bit. Add in the flavor of the sausage. Give it a taste test. Season it with salt and pepper. Whatever else we feel like we may need. And then we'll have our Tuscano soup. It's already smelling pretty good. I might not even be Tuscano soup anymore. I've already changed a lot of the ingredients, but I'm calling it 3H's Tuscano soup with a twist. Alright, it's time to add in the Italian sausage. So, just be a little careful so I don't splishy splashy everything. Hopefully I don't. So, potatoes are almost done. We'll let it simmer for a little while. It's about a half a pound. The recipe calls for a pound. I added those extra vegetables in, so I was like, let's take away the sausage in it. And I know the sausage is the primo for the for the soup, but that's okay. It still have the flavor, and it'll still be excellent because it's still gonna be very good. I gotta make the broth, the chicken broth and beef broth. My brother taught me that one, Brian. I'm telling you, he's a chef. When you have 8 kids, you know how to cook. All right, time to take off the heat, season the taste, add in the cream, or pepper it. Last time I did add some Italian seasoning to it. I do remember that. Give that a good stir. I did take it off the heat. Get the cream. That looks about good. Give it a taste.
Well, most of the summer, Cleveland fans were hoping that the water and CJ Davis were going to help to rejuvenate what had been a really dismal offense. And the water's injury clearly impacted the timeline. 0-2 swing and miss. Great work there.
Very good. Just needs a little more salt, a little more pepper. And then we have our Tuscano soup. The one at Olive Garden is really good, but this one I'm already liking better. But of course I do. I made it. So, all right, let's give this one another taste test here and try to get a potato in here. Oh, I gotta add in. I forgot the kale. I gotta add in the kale. Silly Steve. Oh, key ingredient. All right, I'll be back. I gotta get. All right, let's put that back on the stove. Oh, I got the cream in there too. Put it on low heat. Just gotta cook the kale for a little bit. It should be okay because it's just kale. Keep the cream on low. I'll put a lid on it. Get that kale immersed in there. It wasn't much cream, so it should be okay. I won't split it. That's all I'm worried about, is just splitting the cream, but I won't. We'll keep a good eye on it. I'll bring you guys back, but yeah, it'll be okay. Oh, it looks. I knew something was missing. The greenness was missing. The greenness of the soup was missing. Whew, I'm glad I caught it. Now, it looks much, much more appeasing. Looks much more like the soup that it should. We just gotta get that kale incorporated appropriately. There you are. Much better. I'm not a cameraman. I'm not a chef. I'm not a cook. I'm just Steve Holland, and just here having fun, trying to learn how to cook. And I'm definitely not a video editor, so yeah. Anyways, bear with me as we take this journey and learn together. All right, peace out. Take a look at it real quick. See how it's doing. It's doing just fine, but it's going to need a few minutes. And let's take it off while it cools down. The kale will finish cooking. We'll be good to go. All right. Yep. All right. It should be good to go. Shouldn't take long. Give it a quick stir. One last taste test. And it should be good to go. Yeah. That is good. Winner, chicken dinner. All right. So that's my version of a very healthy Tuscano soup. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, peace.